We're just going to cover the Sanitaire vacuum cleaner. There are several different types. This is a 12-inch wide Sanitaire with the metal top. This is the exact same Sanitaire, but you can see it has a plastic top, and they carry different switches. Okay, so you can't put the metal switch in the plastic body. Okay, it won't fit. This one has the dust cup on the back, where it's kind of like a bagless vacuum. So all your dirt will go in there, as to where all your dirt will go into the shakeout bag here on this vacuum. And there is also a bag that will take a paper bag in it for this vacuum here. You can see the zipper on the back. Okay, so we do stock the paper bags, and those bags are called the F and G bag. And they're on the wall over there. I seen them a little bit ago. So when you unzip the zipper, the bag will be in here. Okay. There is a little arm on the inside of this bag where the paper bag will attach to. Yeah, it's down here at the bottom. And these ones are a pain in the butt to put a bag in. You got to put the bag on there and then put the little spring to hold the bag in place. It's just a pain in the butt, but it's a lot cleaner than this bag. This bag, when you take this top metal piece off to go shake it out in the trash can, you get a big dust cloud around you. So I usually try to empty them outside instead of in the building. We stock every single part just about for these two vacuums. So if I had to rebuild one because a customer broke it, I can do that in about half an hour. We'll start with the base real quick. A lot of times, somebody will pick up a rock, a screw, something hard. It'll break. It'll break the fan that sits in here. This is what creates all your turbine and sucks all the debris into the bags. These are just plastic. They shatter. So when they shatter, they'll shoot out the sides of the bases and they'll break the bases. Okay, so when you see a big old hole when they bring them in, you know what happened. Most likely this broke. Okay. If somebody comes in and asks for a fan, we need to find out if they need the short or the long. You see the bristles or fins are just a little bit different.
The only way to know is to ask them.
Ask them. If they know, they might not know.
If you miss
See the difference.
And both of them use either or? You just have to
Well,
ask if it's small.
We'll see, and what happens is when you have this base assembly, this fan sits in here because your motor's on top.
Okay.
If the motor sits too low and you put the long fan in there, it's gonna scrape this and make all kinds of racket as if motor is spinning. The short one will give you just enough clearance.
Okay.
But we don't know that until we put it together, or if they know I've always bought the long or I've always bought the short.
Okay.
Okay, but there are two different sizes. This fan cover will also break. There's two screws here, and then it just lifts out. That's what protects anybody's hands or anything from getting caught in there, because that's going to be spinning super fast. You don't want to stick your hands in there.
Okay.
But the reason they design them that way is so that people can get them fixed quick and easy and back.
Correct. Yes, everything is cheap plastic,
Okay.
and it just shatters. Okay.
Can that damage the motor as well?
It can. I've seen it.
You take the single cord down.
But it doesn't have to.
It happens quite a bit. There are bottom plates as well on the bottom of these things, which protects the belt and the brush. So you got two little notches there, and they'll line up with these tabs up here, and then it just locks into place. And that's what protects the brush, and the belt will be going through here. Okay. For the brushes, we stock the entire brush. I don't know what happened to that. Or they can replace just the brush strips. They don't have to replace the whole assembly.
Yeah,
Yeah, we stock these brush strips. So if somebody says, I need a brush for my sanitaire, do you need the whole, they call this a beater bar? Do you need the whole beater bar, or do you need just the strips?
The strips, we have them as inserts, I think.
Yeah, I thought I brought them up there.
That, the VG2, VG1 distinction.
The orange
The
and blue is
VG1 versus the
VG2s.
VG2 distinction, like in terms of those the
Yeah.
inserts.
Yeah, so this is what these look like.
What's the difference between those, the VG1 and VG2?
So the ones you're talking about are the ones that are twisted, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so they look just like this, but it's a thinner metal, and it's twisted kind of, and I've seen those mostly on the Perfect Vacs, not so much on the Sanitaires, but a Perfect Vac is a knockoff of a Sanitaire. They look identical, but they say Perfect Vac on them. A customer brought this one in the other day. My brush is making a horrible sound. When I pulled it out, it's bent.
Whoa.
Oh wow, yeah.
I've never seen one bent like that, ever.
That's pretty
And the
funny.
company, this is
I've never seen,
AM.
I've never seen a bent beater. I don't know. what
Yeah,
that
it was crazy.
I know who it is. AM.
Also, a belt. This is very important. I've seen a lot of people do this multiple times.
Yeah, I'm curious myself.
I don't know if you guys see this groove right here on this plastic
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
plate. Okay. The bottom side of the belt has to go in that groove, like that, and then it's going to attach to the motor right here.
Oh,
Okay. I've seen people do it this way. What happens if you do it this way? It's going to fling everything out instead of pulling it in. That's why they put that groove right there, so you know if your belt is correct. I've also seen people flip their brush this way. Now it's way out of line. Now your belt thing is way over here instead of on this side lined up with this groove. Okay.
It's almost like a cheat to help you line it up.
Yes, exactly. Some these come off, people lose them all the time.